because that is the most conducive situation for Maya to attack. Relax. No. Prabhupada writes in that purport, you can read. Constant practice. At every moment that practice is required, because the moment the practice goes down, lower modes are waiting. So therefore, that is what the Shastra is, that's why the Shastra is giving all these examples. Such elevated personalities. Bharat Maharaj, Saubari Muni. Such elevated personalities. Today morning we were reading about Kashyap Muni. Very elevated personality. So all these examples are there in Shastra just to show that. And I'm sure all of you know that the example of Jaimini and Vyasadeva. Jaimini Rishi, he is no ordinary person. That's what we were reading. Vidvam sapi karshati. Not ordinary person, Vidwan. So therefore, no one can say that now I become pure devotee, finished. Now I will always remain pure. No. In order to maintain the purity, the constant practice, the constant endeavor is required. And that is why Prabhupada is emphasizing on all the spiritual activities here. The constant practice is required. And that is what? The examples are there in the Shastra, and there are so many contemporary examples also. Is that okay, Prabhu?
Like we see Dhruv Maharaj's example. So Dhruv Maharaj became a pure devotee at the age of 5. And in future, we see that he committed some mistake of killing all the yakshas. And at the end of his life, we saw he went back home, back to Godhead. So that's the result of being pure devotee. One goes back home, back to God. So at every point of life, we see that even though he committed some mistake, but because of his dint of devotion, he went home back to Godhead.
So he committed mistake, okay. Then what happened when he committed mistake?
He rectified it by superior orders.
That's the problem. So he was fortunate to get the association of devotees. Because he got the association of devotees, he immediately rectified the mistake and then he got purified. Correct. Now, in the case of Bharat Maharaj, he didn't have that association. And because he didn't have the association, he had to pay the price of that. So, yes. So mistakes can be committed at any point of time. Mistakes can be committed. But then when one is in the association of devotees, then that's how the association helps to rectify the mistake and then make progress. So that is what is required. And so therefore, now if you're saying Bharat Maharaj, okay, rectify the mistake, he went back to Godhead. I mean, not Dhruva Maharaj, but Bharat Maharaj, what happened? He could not rectify the mistake. Then did he go back to Godhead? No. Then he had to take 2 more births to rectify the mistake. So therefore, it's not something permanent. It's not that, okay, now I become pure devotee, now nothing can happen. No. The free will of the jiva is always there. Free will can be misused. One can make mistakes. But as if one is in the association, one is sincere and serious, one is humble enough to accept one's mistakes, take guidance, rectify, then yes, then one can get purified and one can achieve perfection. There's no doubt about that.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay, we'll stop here. So we were supposed to end at 1:30, but it went till 2 o'clock. So if anybody has been affected, please forgive me for going over time, but somehow we got a little carried away in the discussion. So, but we'll definitely try to maintain the timing. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Samved Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we'll continue tomorrow.